Hi friends, it's been a minute since I have gone live. I'm constantly torn on do I do a video here? Do I do a video on Instagram? Do I put it in YouTube? There's just so many different platforms and I play in all of them, but I'm not an expert. I know a lot about a little bit. Or no, what is it? I know a little bit about a lot. So I realized I haven't talked to you guys for a little bit. Okay, so I'm really curious for you guys to guess. What is what I am calling probably our most overlooked item? It's not new. It's been around since before I was around. It is something that I think should be in everyone's medicine cabinet or like product arsenal, whatever. We have one in both of our cars. We have one in both of our medicine cabinets and next to in the kids' rooms because it's like we use it that often. Does anybody have guesses as to which product this is? I see somebody's watching, but I can't see who it is. Hi. So this item is something that I'm wearing right now. It is so healing, and I'll tell you, but I do want you guys to guess. I would love to see guesses on what you think is the most overlooked product. I wouldn't say underrated because people that have it, then they're like, oh my gosh, how did I live without this? But it's something that people are often not like super stoked to try because it just seems like, oh, I have something like that. Is there guesses? Why can't I see your guys' comments? This is so weird. Anyways, it's the calendula lip conditioner. Yes, Melissa, you got it. Melissa got it. So it's the lip conditioner. This is something that for me, I bought Beauty Counter for like a year before I signed up to be an educator. And my friend would talk about this all the time. She would always be like, I love it. I use it every morning. And I'm like, yeah, I got lip balm. I have lip balms. And I looked them up and they weren't really like that bad for me. So I was like, I'll just use them up. And it's so rare to use up a lip balm, you know? Or I thought it was like going to be like Caramex. I don't know. Or Carmex, however you say that. This is, it's like, it sounds so silly to be like, this is miraculous, but this is something I feel like there's been like 2 times in the 4 years that I've been using this where I've started to get the hint of a chapped lip. And it's usually because I'm sick or have been traveling. Like when I went to the snow, we never go to the snow. We went to the snow for the first time in 10 years, last winter. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a chapped lip. It like immediately heals it. But for the kids, it's such a necessity. So when Memphis hasn't had him, crazy, wearing masks and washing your hands all the time. He's not getting the normal cold and like runny nose like kids. But when Valerie was smaller and she'd get the like raw nose, or she had a couple times where she like would start licking her lips like crazy like this, this would heal it within a day and a half, like just putting it all over. There's a peppermint and there's a calendula. The calendula though is ultimate in its healing powers. Calendula comes from marigold flowers. It's a botanical. It's an antifungal. It's an antimicrobial. It's antibacterial, and its healing properties are just like crazy magical. So you'll see it sometimes in skincare or in things. I think of this as like your clean Neosporin, but then taken up. So like it has all those properties that Neosporin has as far as like you can use it on scrapes, you can use it on cuts, you can use it on burns, but also it's aesthetically pleasing. It's not going to be goopy. So like every morning and every night I put it on. I'm not putting it on all throughout the day. I put it on once in the morning, once at night. And I just feel like it makes your lips look pretty. It helps to fill them. It helps to fill them in because it's so hydrating and healing. So if you do have something that's like about to turn into a chapped lip or like a little cut or like a little owie, this is going to help to heal it. You got to get it. It's wonderful. It's so beautiful. It's just like, I know some people get weirded out, especially right now with the whole like sticking your finger in it. It's just a necessary evil and it ain't that bad. Make sure your hands are clean, right? And you're not going to be using it all day long. Has no alcohol, has no petroleum, which are typically 2 things that are really common for lip products that help them to stay on longer and give a satisfaction. Like it feels like, it's so hydrating. Petroleum products, like think petroleum jelly, Vaseline or mineral oil. All that's doing is sitting on top. It's not actually penetrating to benefit your skin. It gives us a false satisfaction thinking it's gooey. Oh, Melissa said she uses a Q-tip. Great idea. With those types of products, typically your chapstick, your Carmex, your whatever lip product is going to be high in things that are, 1, bad for us, but also even if you think, this is a bunch of hippie granola propaganda, there's nothing bad in my products. It's not good for us. It's not doing anything beneficial for us. So why use it? Why spend money on something that you're buying for an intended use and it's actually tricking us but not actually helping us? It's just creating a barrier so water can't get in. But hey, it's creating a barrier so water can't get in. We want there to be hydration getting in, right? It's like, oh my God, when we think about it that way, it's so silly. So anyways, this guy, next order, stick 1 or 2 in your car. I promise you'll be so happy you did. And they're not even expensive. So some people find them on accident because they're like, well, what's the cheapest item if they're trying to get to their free shipping or whatever? The Calendula lip conditioner. You will love it. Okay, that's it. Bye.